Just how important is big technology in these earnings reports to the overall market story for technology right now?
Yeah. Have you heard of this AI thing, Dom? I think it's going to be pretty important, big for these two reports. But more specifically, when we're talking about Microsoft and Google, it's not just the AI whiz-bang stuff they're putting out. It's also the cloud business, because keep in mind, Dom, these cloud business, Azure Cloud for over at Microsoft, and the number 3 player, Google Cloud, they're also relying on a lot of AI activity happening on their clouds in order to grow that revenue. This is what we saw a quarter ago with Microsoft. They kind of showed a surprise beat on their Azure Cloud because of all this activity happening on OpenAI and their unique deal as a major investor in OpenAI. They use all Azure products. So the better OpenAI does, the more money going into OpenAI and the more activity happening on OpenAI and some other AI products as well, that all indirectly benefits Microsoft's cloud growth. So analysts expecting 27.5% growth there. We saw a reacceleration a quarter ago. If that's a beat, you're going to see a lot of optimism around that, around the cloud business and just the AI prospects for Microsoft in general. And it's a similar story over at Google, Dom.
I think it's interesting only because when you talk about what most folks who are not analysts who cover technology or AI think about artificial intelligence, there's maybe one name that comes up the most often, and that's ChatGPT/OpenAI. The other one is, of course, NVIDIA, if you want to be a derivative play, kind of enabling the whole thing. If that is the case, are there any other places in the market right now that are actually monetizing artificial intelligence where it can actually show up in the results and on the bottom line?
I mean, NVIDIA is certainly the most direct because the chips are ahead of the revenue on the AI side. I think Microsoft would be the other. I think it'll be very interesting this quarter today to get a look and see how AI is impacting both Microsoft and Google, and they could be in opposite directions. So with Microsoft, people are looking for true growth, both in the cloud business, as Steve mentioned, but also it's going to start hitting the bottom line and the top line. Microsoft is charging customers $30 per person per month for some of these Copilot services at businesses. Once those numbers get significant, that's also going to be meaningful, although they have cautioned that it is very early for that. On the Google side, it may show up first as a hit to revenue, and that's because there is this theory out there that AI is going to take energy away from search, take views, take monetization opportunities away from search, because AI gives answers, and the search business is actually dependent on sort of this unknown and being able to serve up advertiser links as well as a bunch of guesses on what you want versus one answer.